Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Mikey.
And this is the Wildcat Weekly. Here's another episode of this week's news for you Jameson students to find out what's going on here and around campus.
That's right. So let's get started with the news. Attention all students that the Cash for College Night LHS is coming up on Thursday, November 8th from 4 to 8 p.m.
That's right. It helps assist parents with filling out the FAFSA or DREAM Act application and possibly win a scholarship for college.
Moving on, as it is becoming colder with winter here, it is important to stay warm, but reminder students there is dress code that we must follow.
And with that being said, we would like to remind you students to wear what you are allowed to and not what you're not allowed to. So no slippers, house shoes, and it must be real shoes.
Also, no beanies, blankets are allowed, so don't forget those hoodies need to be removed when students are inside the classroom or the office. These are valid reasons because these are not allowed.
So respect Jameson High School and its standards and rules.
Talking about it getting chilly, let's go with our amazing weather woman, Mikayla, to find out what this week's weather will look like.
Thanks guys, and I'm Mikayla back with this week's weather. This week's weather will look like Tuesday, sunny with a high of 76, Wednesday, sunny with a high of 77, Thursday, sunny with a high of 74, and Friday, partly cloudy with a high of 75. Well, it's starting to get colder as we get closer to the holidays, so be sure to wear your sweaters. That's all I have for you guys this week. I'm Mikayla, back to you guys.
Thank you, Mikayla, for that great information.
Now moving on, the second trimester has officially started. Time for new classes and fresh starts for students. With so many new changes coming up, here's what we want to let you guys know. For example, Thanksgiving break is in 2 weeks, from November 19th to the 23rd.
That's awesome. Another big change to counter undesirable behavior from students is a campus program called PBIS, or Positive Behavioral Intervention System, that will be starting using SECO with the new trimester.
Students were given an explanation on what this is last Thursday in their first period class. If you do not remember, SECO, or Check In Check Out, is a daily progress report that students are put in if they get 3 interventions from the same class, like a 3-strike kind of thing.
Essentially, students are assigned to a coordinator that requires a student to pick up daily progress reports that have been filled out by each teacher that is grading your behavior.
You have to get over 80% on that report each day, then is signed by your parents or guardians at the end of the week.
What happens if a student still is acting up on SECO or refuses not to do it?
Well, if that happens, a student will get kicked out of the class or the school, depending on the student's behavior.
So students, this program is no joke, and best thing you do is not act up to where you can be put on this program.
Besides SECO, another change is coming up in the parent and teacher conferences. We've mentioned this in the past that from November 9th and 13th and 16th, school will be on a special early out schedule, so school will be done at 12:15.
The reason for this early out is because every student at Jameson High will have an appointment with an assigned teacher, parent, and students in a meeting to go over your performance at Jameson.
In this meeting, they will go over your past behavior, grades, and credits on students' performances. These require meetings with no exceptions. The first meeting will start this Friday.
Now moving on to something more fun, today's first trimester attendance rewards. Have you been coming to school regularly? Well, leadership would like to provide you with a great lunch today.
I love these attendance rewards. This trimester's reward will be a baked potato bar during 4th period. Students will receive a ticket if they have great attendance. So look out for that.
Hey, next, Jameson students, did you know our school has a yearbook?
That's right, JML Productions is on the mission to create our school yearbook, making it even bigger and better than last year's. You can get yours right now with the deposit of only $15 at the office.
Believe it, we can make anything affordable, really. So it should not exceed over $30. Remember, this book is fun with all the memories that you've had in this school.
Hey Dylan, isn't there a yearbook party at the end of the year too?
Yep, we did it last year and it was a lot of fun. So if you want to come, make sure you reserve your yearbook. On some other news, we have the Halloween activities from last week's winners, so make sure you go to Miss Stone's and claim your prize. The winners are,
for the pumpkin toss, we have Renee M., Gallardo, and Damien.
For the mummies, we have Michael Caldera, Brent, and Jen.
For the werewolf, we have Gallardo, Damien, and Jose H.
For the pumpkin pong, we have Jen, Brian Q, and Damien.
From the Halloween costume contest, our winners are Isaiah C., Antonio T., and Tyson. Congratulations to all you winners.
Remember, go get your prizes for your snack card prizes with Miss Stone.
Thank you.
Next to sports, soccer season has been battling it out and looks like the team is good after the first win, but did they do well against Exeter last Friday? Let's go with one-on-one to find out how the soccer game went last week against Exeter. Oh wait.
Guys, one-on-one was one. Today I'm here with 2 people from the soccer team. This is Angel and this is Dylan. It's crazy. Okay. So you voted MVP for this game and past games. How'd that go and who helped you?
That went pretty well. Most of my teammates helped me.
Yeah.
Just not gonna say.
Teamwork. So, what was the score and who scored the goals?
6-2. Angel scored 5 and Ramon scored 1.
He scored 5?
Yeah.
5 people. He's going off. 5. All right. So, do you guys know when our next game is?
I think for this Friday, here at home against Visalia.
Home, Visalia. Well, turn your board cards in if you want to go watch that, guys. With that being said,
This is Angel Aguilera, and I
Miss
approve
Dylan?
this message.
all right, now back to you guys.
Thank you, Juan, for that good report. Lastly, here we go. Monday is Veterans Day. This is the time when we get to thank those who protected our nation. This Sunday, Lemoore puts on a great Veterans Day parade at 6 p.m., so don't forget to check that out.
And with Veterans Day, there is no school next Monday, so thank a veteran. Well, that's all we have for you guys this week. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Mikey.
This was
The Wildcat Weekly.